Welcome back, family. Hey, so we are going to analyze and discuss the recent announcement about the CGC price increases. Whether or not we're ticked off, we feel it's merited, the positives, negatives, everything. I don't know. Greg looks a little bit aggravated.
It's my little pitchfork.
Oh, you have a pitchfork? That's cool.
It's too easy.
Oh, so it's got two tines.
Oh, good word. Here we go.
Yes, we have new prices that are going to be going into effect. Actually,
May
I believe
2nd.
they're going in May 2nd. It has to be, I think, entered into their system by May 2nd and received by them by June something. Maybe the first week of June.
Price sheets reflecting these changes will be available. Yeah. Call it May.
I remember. May.
Okay, here we go. On May 2nd, CGC will change some services. The new fees apply to all online submission forms completed on May 2nd or later. Online submission forms completed before May 2nd must arrive at CGC headquarters by June 1, 2023 to qualify for old pricing. Taking a month to get to CGC, I don't think you'll have issues with that unless you're going by Peregrine Falcon.
Go by last year. Remember, it would take them 6 weeks to receive it in.
You know,
So if you mail it on May 30th, don't expect for them to have received it into their system.
No.
And I don't know if they're counting, like it's in their door or whatever. But they're being much faster now. So.
and I'm willing to bet there's going to be a waterfall towards the back half of May, though, too.
Oh, I'm sure that people are going to be filling out bunches of submissions.
Yeah.
And, then, okay, I got a month to pack them up and send them off. And if they change their mind, they change their mind. It just never gets sent over. So it's no major, but that may cause computer glitches with CGC. We're getting 10 billion books and only 53 have arrived. So,
Yeah.
so let's review some of the price changes, shall we?
Let us do that.
So starting off right off the bat, modern tier is going up from $24 to $25 a book, $1 increase. Now, I think the last increase, if I remember correctly, was a $2 increase. It went from 22 to 24.
Yep.
So this is only going up half as much as the last increase.
Is that big whoop for you, or really?
Big whoop.
Me too.
Because, even if I submit, say, 100 books during the course of the year, that averages out to about 30 cents a day.
Big whoop.
Yeah. So, for the same kind of price, you could join our Patreon. It's big whoop money. So, anyway, yeah, I don't feel that that's a big deal. It is an increase, and people, I'm sure, are going to complain about it. I'm sure that there are a lot of people that they submit 1,000 books a month. Well, there's an extra $1,000. But all they're going to do is just pass that cost on to everybody else. So, no, yes, maybe.
That's the question for all of this, I would say.
Yeah.
Is it going to be? It always is, I guess. Just kick down the road to us as the end user.
So the next one is the economy tier is being renamed to the vintage tier. To me, that actually means a lot.
Okay.
Because every time I submitted something economy, I'm like, I feel like I'm taking the cheap way.
It is a little weird how they called it that, isn't it?
Yeah. But it also highlights the fact that it's not that they're cheap books, it's that they're pre-1975. So calling it vintage is more...
Apropos.
It's clearer.
Yeah.
But this one is going up $2 from 35 to 37. This one has a maximum value, I believe, of $1,000.
For me, it's a big whoop.
Yeah, I don't have that many books, and the ones that I do decide to send in, that $2 is not going to make a difference to me.
Right.
So
Not for those books.
I'm okay with that. The standard tier. No, this one. Sorry, standard tier. Economy is maximum 400. Sorry, standard tier is being renamed to high value because it's a higher value. It goes up to a maximum value of $1,000.
This is so needed. The renaming, at least.
Well, it makes it easier to understand which tier you're going into. But this one's going up $5 from 80 to 85.
That's more intense.
Now, this tier I actually have a problem with.
Okay.
Your maximum value of your item is going from 400 to 1,000. How many books actually fall in between 401 and 999? There's a lot of books. And the price difference between this and vintage, 37 and 85.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like, that would hurt to have a book from 1974.
Yeah.
It just missed the cutoff, you know?
And
why double? Jeez.
And I did send in something standard tier a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whichever. It was my first appearance of Ghost Rider.
Oh.
Which I paid $600 for it. So that's what I declared it as, I don't know what the grade is you're going to give me. What if it comes back with a green label missing 2 pages? So when I declare my value, I always put in how much I paid for it. So if they say, no, you know what, this is a $2,000 book, well, then I got a good deal. So
Yeah.
I just think that price of high value is excessively high. You're getting exactly the same service. And if the book is $410 as opposed to $390, is it really worth 2.5 times the price? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's weird.
Express tier is being discontinued,
Shut it down.
which was maximum value of $3,000 with a fee of $130. And a current turnaround right now is 5 days on that. So that was actually nice. But really, the current turnaround on standard is only 10 days. So I don't think a lot of people were taking it, submitting for this.
That's probably why they got rid of it.
Yeah. The walkthrough is being changed to unlimited value. And that's because they don't walk through books anymore. It's very misleading. It makes it sound like they're going to get it, they're going to walk it through, and they're going to mail it out the same day.
Yeah.
No, the turnaround time on that was 2 days. The fee is changed to 4% of market value instead of 3% of market value. This is major on some of the big key collectibles.
Yeah, that would be a lot if it was a big banger, which
Yeah.
it would be if you're going through the walkthrough.
Well, I mean, if you get a book that say it's a $10,000 book, you're looking at your being charged instead of $300, $400.
Yeah. Ouch.
If you inherit a raw nice copy of Amazing Fantasy number 15, and it's worth $50,000 instead of paying $1,500, now you're going to pay $2,000. And it says $150 minimum fee. It does not say maximum.
Oh, man.
So,
Just thinking about that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a calculator with me, but the $3.6 million that was spent on the Amazing Fantasy number 15. So you're looking at $420, almost $18,000.
All right, let's see here. 3.6 million is 3,600,000, right?
Yes, times 4% or 0.04.
3,600,000. Is that right? Zeros. Math.
5 zeros.
Jeez. I see why they do commas now. 3,600,000 times 0.04.
Yes. 18,000?
14,000. No.
14.4?
Yeah.
I don't have a calculator. I'm trying to quickly do it in my head.
No. Wait, what? That can't be right. 3,600,000, right?
Yeah.
Times 0.04.
Correct.
144,000.
Well, 10% would be 360,000. So yeah.
Oh my God! Could you imagine having to pay them $144,000?
So before jeez, a 3% would be 96,000 then.
Fuck, man.
So to do that one book is, or no, not 96, but still, it's going up 144, 72, 30. It's going up $36,000 if you happen to have that one book.
Yeah, I mean, this is extremely extreme case, but so let's just do like a badass copy of what, like a really nice giant size X-Men, 10,000.
Yeah. So that would be $400.
$400, you know.
But it was $300 before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, you get some of these large books. I mean, there are people, you go to the shows and they got like 5 copies of this and two copies of Action Comics #1. And
Yeah.
there are still raws out there. What if somebody grades it? They're going to have to pay a fortune. This is when they go to CBCS.
Oh man. All right. So
They should really put a maximum cap on this. No more than, say, $2,000 or something. I don't know.
that would be nice.
Reholder, no changes. Reholder high value is being changed to Reholder unlimited value with no fee changes. Grade pre-screen.
Hallelujah.
This is the nail in CBCS's coffin. This is going to kill them.
This was the one of the 2 things that CBCS had over CGC, in my opinion. And now they only have the one thing, which is verified signature program.
There's one other thing that CBCS has, but I think that they better work on that before the next price increase. And I'll get to that at the end. Fee change from $8 to $9 per reject.
Big whoop.
Buck up reject. Okay. But no minimum submission.
Yes.
You don't have to submit 25 books.
Yes, I'm so fucking happy about that.
That is the only reason that I have not been pre-screening, because I don't want CBCS, and I can't afford to send in 25 books and hit 22 out of 25.
Not again.
I can't. So,
fuck yeah.
I fully anticipate the backlog on pre-screens to go through the roof. They don't know where the floodgates that they just opened up. But get them in there, guys. It's really, really awesome.
Yeah.
You can send in, say, 10 books a month or every 2 months and break it up and not take the big hit on your bank account. It's great.
God. So good.
No changes to imaging and no changes to custom labels. Now, I'm not going to go through magazine tiers and concert posters, CGC signature series. This could make a difference here.
This one is kind of a what the fuck.
I'm scrolling down to get to the... No, I don't see signature series here in the original. Concert posters.
It's below that, I believe. Changes to CGC signature series comic book grading tiers and services. Modern tier changed to 45.
I don't see where it is on the original listing. I'm seeing concert posters, and then after concert posters, it just drops off and I don't see anything. Handbills, lobby cards, imaging. No, it must be on a different page. What was it before 45?
It was... Damn, I think it was... I want to say it was like 38. I think. Why they raised that? Because they're literally adding nothing or doing anything extra. That is stupid to me.
The one thing I will say is I really don't send in that many books of signature series, and when I do, it's like Ewan McGregor, and what's he charging, like $400?
Yeah.
So at that point, what's an extra $7?
Yeah, but for me, when I pay, what is it, 10 or $20 to Mark Bagley at GalaxyCon,
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, also because you got to have the representative, and you got 5 books out right now. If you had done this in 2 months, that's 7 times 5, $35 extra. It's like
It's a free extra book.
yeah, it's another submission.
So that kind of blows for me. It's not. I'm trying to see. No, it was 34. Funny.
Wow, $11 increase.
Yeah, it was $34. It went up to 45. I mean, it's just.
So yeah, that would have been $55 extra on this particular submission that you got coming back soon.
I mean, it's gonna be that, and when I go to AwesomeCon in June, and I'm gonna do it because I'm a fucking consumer and I just want it.
Yeah, but instead of getting 5, you might wind up only getting 4. I mean, it's gonna hurt.
I'll go into debt. That's okay.
You know what? Maybe, but maybe this might cut back some of these people that go walking up there with 100 comic books and slowing up the line.
Somebody was arguing for the price increase that it was a way for CGC to actually slow the overall influx of grading. They argued that it was acting like the way the Fed Reserve does by raising interest rates. They want to slow things down a little bit.
I think the people that are making money hand over fist doing this don't really care about that $7.
Just a thought. I don't know.
Yeah. The economy tier has no changes. The standard tier is going up to 105.
I don't know what it was. It must have been 100, I'm guessing.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
And the walkthrough tier is going to change to 4% of market value with a $170 minimum, which the non-CGC Signature Series is $150 minimum.
Yep, that's right.
You can also do pre-screens on that, no minimum requirement, and $9 per reject. Why the heck would you get a rejected signature? Whoa. How the hell is that going to work?
Wait.
Grade pre-screen fee change to $9 per reject. Minimum submission required has been removed for a signature series.
I guess you can do a screen. You get the signature and you just get it back raw and
you lose the certification that it's an actual signature.
I wonder if you get like the
CBCS one in an envelope with a
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, imagine you go and you get a Frank Miller signature, and you're like, "Yeah, I want a 9.8." It comes back just regular
9.6.
Just rejected with a signature in a bag and board. Like, but now how do I have proof that he actually signed this? Now I have to go to CBCS.
Right. I don't
know. Signature series, concert posters, comic pressing. Comic pressing.
Yes, CCS is now CGC pressing.
And the charges have not changed.
Yep.
So I wonder if they're going to streamline their tracking inside the system so that way you can actually see it.
I can pretty much guarantee that. As they say, as part of these updates, CGC is moving its pressing, restoration, and restoration removal services under the CGC pressing brand. The same services are offered, but the CCS brand will no longer be used. The change will further streamline the CGC submission process, workflow, building on improvements that have already resulted in faster turnaround times, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I do think they just probably wanted to just bring it all under one roof and get rid of that, received at CCS and then have to do the whole transfer from CCS to CGC on the tracker and all that stuff. So everybody already assumed that CGC was, well, a lot of people assumed that they're more lenient if you go through CCS,
right,
for pressing. So they might as well just.
Well, I always thought that, if you send in a book and let them press it, and when it gets to their grading floor, they're like, oh shoot, we pressed this.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's give them a 9.8, make it look like, we did something with the pressing.
Yeah. So,
okay. So what do you feel overall about these changes, these prices?
I am generally happy. I don't want to say happy, but okay with them. I didn't realize it till we were going through it line by line right now, but they really needed to change these names of these tiers, because I remember when I first got into this shit, I was like, economy? Why does that cost more if it's called economy? It should be like the lowest tier.
And I had like visions of somebody kicking the boxes around the factory because they didn't care.
Right. Standard tier, that should be like second. That should be like medium. And then like, I don't know where the fuck and why they chose these names, but it's a great thing that they changed those. My biggest gripe is the jack up of $10-11 of the Signature Series, because why? You don't have to like, you're not having somebody like they do at CBCS analyze it. You just have a witness do it. So you're just literally.
But they are paying that witness at the shows. Now, if he does,
I guess
200 comics in a day, are they paying him $2,000? I don't think so.
Yeah.
If so, I'd like the job. Jeez.
Yeah, I'll come watch celebrities sign your shit.
I mean, there is additional paperwork and stuff. I understand that, but
make it $5 more first.
I
Take me out to dinner first.
I think, honestly, if they said $5 more for at shows, $2 more for mail-in submissions, because the people are already here in the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're consolidating everything into one signing. Like the Ewan McGregor, where you mail the books to CGC, and they actually, okay, here's all the books, here's you, sign them, I'm going to watch, blah, 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 thank you very much.
Yep.
When it's at a show and I got to have somebody as a CGC company, and I have to have an employee there for 3 days, and they have to keep getting up and running over there, running over here, and I got to pay that person, I can understand somewhat of the chart. I think it's too much how much they're increasing.
Yeah.
But that's just my take on that. So what do you... my take on this, honestly, I'm more than okay. I'm actually borderline happy on this.
Okay.
The inflation is inevitable.
Sure.
I mean, prices pre-COVID and post-COVID are ridiculous. I'm sure that they have to compete with McDonald's, so they have to hire people at $15, $16, $18, $20 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hiring operators at my company at like $19 to $21 an hour. We were hiring them at $12 pre-COVID. So as a result, we have more expenditures. The prices have to go up to compensate for that. But what makes really important to me is the last time they made the price increases, 2 years ago, and their lead times were like 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. People were getting hair in their and cracks and
upside down
and mislabeled, and the quality control was horrible. The lead times were ridiculous. And you're going to raise your rates? What am I getting for my money?
Yeah, that was a big middle finger, it felt like.
Yeah, the entire industry was upset. Now, let's look at some of these lead times that, remember, we were looking at, what was it, like 380 working days. So, stupid. I did that wrong. I covered up my roll bar. Here we go. So, we have current turnaround working days on modern 20, fast track at 10.
Oh, it's very fast now, man.
Yeah.
They've effectively priced out their fast track.
Yeah. Even John was saying that to me. Was why bother what do you call it, the fast track on economy, now known as vintage. The turnaround time is 30 days. Fast track is 20.
Yeah.
So you're getting an extra 10 days. 10 days is nothing. The standard, now high value, current turnaround, no fast track, 10 days. So I feel that they've gotten their poop together. They are providing a quality product. They've gotten their quality control much better. It's getting much harder to get a 9.8, which
is.
might be a good thing for the market, honestly. But after they've gotten all these things, they got bought out by Diamond. Not Diamond.
Black?
Whatever was, yeah.
Something?
Black Diamond? They got bought out. $500 million, and I'm sure they sent in their experts to crunch all the numbers and say, okay, we want to improve, we want to get better, we need to do this, this, and this, and they're taking those first steps.
Just to give you an idea, I sent in I think 2 books back here. I'm trying to remember. Well, I guess I can click on it. Oh, the Captain Planet and Sonic Hedgehog that I unboxed recently.
Yep.
It was received by CGC on April 6th. It was shipped April 10th.
Oh, jeez.
And that was just grading, though, so no pressing. But, yeah. I mean, that's fast.
Absolutely. What's the turnaround time on pressing right now? I don't even know.
Very fast. I pressed my signature books I got from GalaxyCon. Yep. They arrived. One batch arrived on the 14th, and they went through pressing and grading, and it's the 9th, and it's shipped today.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I remember I got the Ewan McGregor pressed, and I remember reading, how much is pressing and what's the lead time, and it said $25 for pressing, and it would only add 2 weeks to the turn. I'm like, whoa, they're doing a 2-week press on these things for $25? I'm not going to pass on that. They could have raised their rates 6 months ago and said, look, we need to hire more people to get your books through so we can get things faster, and then dealt with everybody getting disgruntled. No, they got everything in a row. All their ducks in a row. They got their turnaround times reduced. And they said, okay, we did all this. You see how much better a company we are? We have to raise our rates. They show me the money. They showed, showed us that they're worth the money. Now, before the next increase, though, I want them to find out how the heck to get rid of Newton rings.
It's time.
Yeah. It's
time. I mean, it's...
Send some spies over to CBCS. I don't care what you got to do. But I can't, spend... God, imagine if you put something for unlimited value. It came back, it's got Newton rings. Got a Fantastic Four #1. Looks like it's been through the Exxon Valdez oil slick.
Yeah, I have one out right now for reholder because of that, but they paid for it, and they have people that actually answer the phone.
Yes.
CB fucking CS.
Oh. Yeah, that right now CBCS doesn't even answer the phone or return a phone call. You got to send 15 emails.
No, I called them today. And sorry, I interrupted.
That's okay.
I called them today, and they were like, "Please know that this creates a ticket for you. Leave a message after the tone." And that's it.
Yeah,
that's all you get.
Oh no, and I've gone on the CBCS forums and said, "Look, I've left 10 messages and emailed 6 times, and that was when I had the labels mixed up."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not getting any response. And in the CBCS forums on their website, people were responding. Keep sending them in. Eventually, they will respond.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I did get a response after the 11th email or so, something like that, that says, "Thank you. We have read your email. We will respond soon." I'm like, you are responding right now. Just give me a ticket number so I can mail them back.
Yeah.
So all this time you've been ignoring my emails. Now you're sending me an email saying we're going to continue to ignore it. It took another 3 weeks to get finally a ticket for me to send it in.
I used to be a CBCS guy in the beginning of this channel. You go check the videos. I'm not just piling on the CGC. So
yeah, no, I mean I know a lot of people that were. I was trying to push CBCS when I first started the channel as well. Not because I was in favor of one or not the other. I just wanted a fair competition between the two.
Yep, and it's not. In my opinion, it's not right now. CGC is too many pros.
So I guess I have to start pushing EGC or something. I don't know.
EGS, yeah.
Oh, see, I don't even know what the letters are. All right. So overall, though, I'm actually okay with these changes. I feel that they have really impressed me with their business models and the way that they've turned the whole catastrophe of poor quality control and long lead times into something That makes you excited to mail books in. They've gotten rid of the minimum submission requirement for pre-screens, and they've hit me up for $1 more or $2 more here or there. I'm fine with this, man, because they're giving me something back here that I really want.
The pre-screen is fucking huge. I'm saying the F word a lot. I'm sorry, but
That's all right, man. I think it's merited.
I'm passionate about it.
Yes.
Like,
I did that
that's
one
amazing.
pre-screen, and I hit, I think, 22 out of 25, and my bank account got hit for like $600 some odd dollars. I'm like,
I mean, this is great,
can't do
but
that anymore.
it's awesome, but it's horrible too.
Yeah, and in the long run, the funny thing is, if you look back at the books that I had pre-screened, and they weren't worth doing.
Yeah, I mean,
House of Slaughters, I got about 8 of them. You know?
oh God, I know, right?
So yeah, if you give me cut down the number, maybe I could be a little bit more frugal. I'm going to send in 2 copies of a book that'll never go anywhere.
So good.
So yeah, guys, I would love to hear your comments about what you think about these changes. What are you happy with them? Are you whatever, it's $1? Or are you just flat out ticked off? What books do you send in? Do you get killed with the unlimited value increase from 3% to 4%?
Yeah,
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to this, sir?
No, I hope CBCS responds, man. I hope they. I don't know. I hope they come out and swing back, because that's just good for us.
Yeah. I mean, in coins, you've got multiple. You got NGC, you got PCGS. Most of the other hobbies, you have 2 legitimate graders. And PCGS, the grades, a grade is a grade. I mean, I got a Hawkman here. It's a 3.0 PGX. I'm like, I had to buy a PGX. That's all I can afford.
Yeah.
That same one in either of the other 2.
Yeah.
But I may crack and resubmit that, by the way. Someday, we'll see.
I probably would.
And it's funny. Even though it's PGX, I like the label better than
CBCS.
CBCS. Too many letters. I failed the alphabet.
Well, I think we covered most of it.
All right, so let's wrap this up. Guys, thanks so much for joining us and listening to our rant and running through some of these things on the new CGC renamings and reprices. Like I said, don't forget to drop some comments, some info, share about how this affects your life. If you liked what you saw, please click that like button. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel and click those notifications so you can see when more of our stuff drops. But until we see you in the next video, mahalo.